Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition. My name's Ed.
My name's Joe.
We're playing this because I had it on my account for a while, and it's a really good game. It's a Metroidvania with some action, heavy focus on combat. It's a really nice action fighting system.
Believe it or not, neither of us has ever completed this game.
Mm-mm.
I've never played it.
It's been on my...
Ed's played it for a decent amount of time.
It's been on my to-do list for ever since it came out in 2013. This is by... We just looked this up. It's by Drinkbox Studios, who has never put out pretty much anything except for Guacamelee 2 and this and a couple before this. But since Guacamelee 2, I don't think they put anything out. But it's been ported to all the major systems, I think. This is definitely your kind of game, Joe.
So I've heard.
Pretty fun, yeah.
Yeah, I've been meaning to play it for a long time. I mean, it's been out for 7 years now. 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
Something like
that.
that.
It's been long enough. We were just looking through the old list, and this one happened to jump out.
We should check. I thought this was going to explode. They had X's on them.
They did.
There's no double jump yet, I noticed. So we have punch and jump. And jump and kick.
In standard Metroidvania form, you just like that, you have nothing at the beginning. You will get almost everything
as we go.
As you go.
And that's how we'll be taught to play, and that's how we'll have the keys to access new areas in the game. We can go to the forest, we can go to the field, we can go to the L mission.
The L mission.
I said the word "the" twice.
I noticed.
Just in 2 different languages.
I noticed.
We can't break this barrel. Hey Juan. Oh, the luchadors are practicing for the upcoming
Dia de los
I can tell you, I can't let you pass.
Alright.
Alright.
So there's going to be some reading. I know Joe loves to read.
So we listen to people. We press Y to talk to them.
Juan, I have a fiesta soon and I don't want to be short on tequila. Oh, sorry Juan, I'd love to invite you, but it's luchadores only. Luchadors only. It certainly is quiet in the house these days. There's something down there. I just can't bring myself to get rid of her favorite toy, though. So I keep it in the cellar under the stairs.
Can we get it? Can we smash through through the bottom there?
Maybe not yet, but certainly that's obviously what it is, right?
I played this collectible or something.
Yeah. It's been about a year since I played it, since I finally got it. I only put, I think, 2 hours into it, so I'm not going to remember almost anything. Ay.
So every time I go up to someone to talk to them, I press up to talk to them. Just out of habit.
Oh,
so
really?
Almost every game when you talk to NPCs, you press up.
It's true. I was a real mamacita in those old days. You better believe it. They do say that about me sometimes. Sometimes. I don't know why, though.
We're in the church. The Church of the Luchadors.
Hola, Juan. Thanks for coming to help. I'm trying to clear out some space in here. We're expecting people to come from all over the festival. Even El Presidente's daughter has returned from La Universidad de Santa Lucita. Enough gossip. Could you bust up those empty wine barrels over in the corner? Yeah, of course. What kind of man are you?
Did we just get souls?
I think it was just health. What strength? I knew you had it in you. El Presidente's daughter always said she saw your potential as well. Such a nice girl, and I'm so glad that El Ambassador's son is out of the picture. Him and El Cabinet Minister's wife. What a scandal.
Everything is L.
Yeah. Hablando del Rey de Roma. Look who appears. Hello, Frey. Juan. Frey asked me to stop by today. I didn't expect you to be here. Juan, you look so... Look at his face. Look at Juan's dumb little face.
He looks really depressed.
Yeah. Remember when we were kids? We used to get into so much trouble together. Wow, that feels like so long ago now. You've really grown up. Grown with a capital G.
He has kind of bad posture. He has kind of posture like I have.
He's got that face pretty much the entire game. Anyway, Frey, I found those chairs you were asking about. I'll bring them over later. Juan, could you come by the mansion and help me carry them? I'd really love to spend some time with you. If you want, maybe we can go to the festival together. ... I should go. Hope to see you later, Juan. Bye, Frey. Hey, Juan, didn't you hear what she said? Now's your chance. Oh, this is better than watching my telenovelas. There's actually not that much dialogue in the game. This is just because it's the beginning. Whoa! How many times do I have to tell those kids not to play with fireworks? What I was saying, blah, blah, blah. El Presidente's daughter.
Sorry, I pressed the A button a little too fast there.
Sure.
El Presidente's mansion. That's where we're supposed to go.
Hey, Juan, what's up? Some chairs for the festival? Sure, I'll just... Ay, Dios mío! El Presidente's mansion is on fire. Do something, Juan. What am I going to do?
Oh. I thought it would be funny to run the other way when he told us to and then explore the town and just talk to townspeople, but they actually don't let you do that.
That should give you a game over.
For being rude?
Yeah.
Well, we are Game Soup. We have to test out what happens if you do the weird stuff in these games.
Ooh,
Oh,
so someone
so-
is trying to play.
yeah,
Someone is trying to play hero. You are far from the fields, Agave boy. This is no place for you. Juan, run now before this ugly skeleton gets you too.
Oh, it's Ghost Rider.
Yeah. What do we have here? I sure wouldn't mind melting those eyes off of your skull. Is it Gran Kalaka? Gran Kalaka, it'd be my pleasure to get rid of this intruder. Leave this one to me, Flameface. I could use a bit of action today. Silencio! If Jaguar Javier were here, he would be trusted to handle this. Unfortunately, he's preoccupied. I'll get rid of this puny Himador myself. The living world may have chosen to forget me once, but I won't give them a choice this time. I'm Carlos Calaca, ruler of the dead world, and you're not even a luchador. Prepare to die. Yeah, the theming in this game is unbelievable. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, that was cool.
And once the game actually gets going, you know, which is pretty much right now. No! Hey guys, what a miss. There's just that little bit of setup, and from here on out, things are going to get good. So we've been knocked out. Are we dead? I don't know.
I think we're just going to hold it right for a little bit.
We are just going to hold right for a
See
little
where
bit.
we wind up.
Oh, the loading screen. Pueblecho. Pueblucho. Pueblucho.
Looks
Pluto.
like we can smash down through this at some point.
Well, eventually, I bet you're gonna get the ability to let you smash down through that. Maybe it's
I already
some
know
sort
that. I already know that we get a downward slam ad because in
yeah.
our test recording, I
Right.
was playing on your file where you
would've-
had a downward slam.
I wonder if you're gonna get a downward slam in this game.
Now you get to be a wrestler. Greetings, Juan. I am Tostada, guardian of the mask. How interesting that the mask has revealed itself to you. Kalaka has thrown the universe out of order. You must have some role to play. If you put this mask on, Juan, its power will bring you back to the world of the living. Are you ready? Oh, so we actually are dead. This is just like that movie Coco. These guys absolutely ripped off Coco. I'm pissed.
Oh, yeah, separate cutscenes. This game's high budget.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty small dev team too, which is surprising. Like, it looks and plays like a high budget game. Like like a side project from a relatively large studio. But no. Psst, Luchador, over here. The town is under attack by evil skeletons. Oh. They've locked everybody in the church, and I fear they intend to burn it to the ground. Please save us.
Who's in there? Covetous Shen?
Yeah, I bet.
Or is it Shen or Chen? I forget.
Shen.
I think it's Shen?
Yeah, from
Covetous
Diablo 3.
Shen.
Yeah.
He's my favorite character.
The
in
only
Diablo.
character in Diablo 3 with a personality, as it turns out. Before you go, though, a tip. If you ever want to check your current objective, hit black. Black. Now please go save the town. I'll keep pretending to be a barrel. A second player may now join. To play as
We
Tostada.
might do that a little bit later.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, there's a skeleton. I did a combo on him. What's the Y button do?
It's a grapple.
Oh.
El grapple.
Oh, you have to punch him up a little bit to get him weakened up, I guess, before we can grab him.
Yeah. It gives you that indicator when they can actually be grappling. It's cool because you can smash them into each
Do we
other.
hold the button in that direction, or you just have to tap it once?
I think you just hold it because you can hit them to the side or you can shoot them straight up too.
Because it's showing me the arrow. I can hit another button too to like throw him. Oh, okay, you can throw him in
Yeah,
a different.
not
you
another
can-
button, just a different direction.
Yeah, different direction. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that arrow indicator is showing me which direction I'm going to throw him in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not telling me to push that direction specifically. Okay. I didn't quite understand it at first, but I get it now. It's pretty intuitive. Just took a second.
Save me from this esqueleto. I don't know what that means. Left hook, right hook. Show
So
it
can
who's
I throw him
boss.
behind me? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm having flashbacks to every brawler that I've ever played.
Blech. Thank you, my son, but we aren't safe yet. They've locked all the townsfolk in the water closet. Isn't that a bathroom? Help us, we're scared and it smells gross in here. Aye, here they come. After grabbing a weakened enemy, you
Oh,
already
yeah,
know
we
this.
want to throw him the other way, right? Into the other guy? Yeah, that's cool.
Press Y to throw it, or press B to slam it. When you grab them.
Yeah, we'll try that next. What, he's a dark ghost? Don't let it kill you. Roll into it at the end of its swipe. Oh, we can press the R stick? Isn't there a better way to roll than R stick? There seems to be. I think it's the L trigger, actually. It seems to do the same thing. Yeah, I think that's what we want.
So this is your iframes, your roll. Has to be directly in the attack. Yeah, like as it's attacking you. They really want you to time this one.
Oh, I did a little early. I did a little early again. I did it on time, I think. +2 dodge. Okay, we got it. Alright, let's try it again.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. Like you literally want to make contact with the hitbox.
Oops, that was a little late.
If you remember when we played Minoria, that game had a lot of these trial rooms.
This is kind of that.
This is kind of that, yeah. And I had played this not long before we covered that game. And it reminded me a lot of this. So there are a lot of situations in this game. Like you can tell, the enemies are really tanky, so you're going to end up in situations where you're surrounded and it just becomes pure chaos. And it's really nice. It's really nice. Help, let us out of here. Traverse the forest to get to Santa Lucita. I can't thank you enough for what you've done here today, Luchador. Still, I worry for the safety of the El Presidente and his family. Look for clues in Santa Lucita. I think some of the evil Esqueletos were headed that way. Godspeed, Luchador. The world is in need of your help. Cool, dude.
We've been playing a lot of older games. Well, not a lot of older games. We've been playing a few older games on the channel recently.
Well, you know, I think it's that time of year for one thing, and you and I have both had these massive backlogs for many, many, many years.
Well, sure. I'm never going to play all the games that I want to. It's just impossible.
It's just cool that, I mean, you know, this is typically this part of the year, not much comes out. I mean, we were just talking about this. What do we have in Resident Evil 3 and Final Fantasy 7 are coming out in April. Until then, I don't know. I think like...
Are we going to play either of those? Well, we'll probably play Resident Evil 3 at least as a WoW game,
Oh,
right?
yeah. I'm going to buy that for sure.
Yeah.
But Final Fantasy 7 is a PS4 exclusive for a year, I believe.
Yeah. And I'm actually not going to buy it.
All right.
Because we got burned with Final Fantasy 15. It was an unfinished game on release. And... just don't want to get burned again.
Oh.
I'd rather wait for a better version of it, like the Royal Edition of Final Fantasy 7 to come out.
Well, okay.
I can play through the full story with all the DLC.
Here's the thing with that, right?
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 7 is the episodic one.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you want to wait until the entire game comes out, which could take several more years, which is fine, right?
Yeah, I can wait.
But, yeah. Do whatever it takes, just get them back into their pen. That's inside this house here. Punch them, throw them, it's okay, my chickens are the toughest around. This really makes me want Mexican food.
Do I just have to beat them all up?
You just have to
throw them in the
into
pens.
cage, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, one of them just threw it. One of them just flew into there.
This is a good way to practice your throwing.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, right? But he's just gonna run into the cage. Okay, got it. Oh, you gotta punch him up a little bit. Oh, he's okay. I just chased that one. There we go. Pretty easy.
So I think the last big release was like the last big AAA release was what, Death Stranding? Unless something that I can't think of just came out, and that was was that December or November?
Oops. I kind of thought that might happen, but might as well learn while you're throwing chickens than while you're throwing real enemies that can hurt you.
Oh, I thought he went in.
He'll go in. I might have to chase him. Maybe I go on this side.
There you go.
There we go.
And this is one of those games. I mean, you know, it got a fair amount of publicity when it came out, but something we never got around to taking a closer look at. Here I noticed that one of the skeletons that came through town dropped this. Hopefully it's of use to you. It's a bunch of balls.
And we played Pony Island, finally,
on the
channel.
Alright. So yeah, there are some side quests.
Oh, we already talked to her, I think.
If I remember correctly, the main collectibles in the game are, like most Metroidvanias, attack up and health up.
Yeah. So we don't want to go back to the mansion, right?
Hit the back button. It'll tell you where to go. The map is pretty good in this game, too. You want to go up and to the right.
Oh, okay. To the forest. I remembered seeing a sign earlier.
Yeah, the only thing about this game that is kind of weird to me, like, graphically, it holds up because it's so, you know, it's styled. It's never going to go out of style. The one thing I noticed is that it's a little jaggy in some places.
Oh, where?
I mean, if you stop moving, you can see the draggies, even on your character.
Really?
Yeah, like look at his shoulders. You can see them. I mean, look
I guess so. Yeah.
Look at all the jaggy movement there. Even like I'm pretty sure anti-aliasing is on. In fact.
Oh yeah, I kind of see it.
Yeah.
It's not really distracting or anything, but I guess if you're really looking for it, stuff like that actually drives me nuts on my own artwork and my own animations in games. Like if they're a little bit, if they look a little off like that, I'll notice it more on my own work because I'm spending a lot more time looking at it. Do we have any money? No, we only have 285 pesos,
which is like $3.
which is a dollar symbol. What is the symbol for pesos? It's probably a P, right?
I don't know.
Can we play as? I guess we can't play as. Who's the other character? The girl yet?
The girl, yeah. I guess you have to unlock these per account, per save file. So you can't do much right now.
Just walk away. All right, I'll go into the forest. It told us to go into the forest. We'll go into the forest. Fine. We'll follow the story, and we're just gonna dodge these guys. Just gonna avoid combat at all costs. Okay, I'm just kidding. We'll fight.
I was gonna say this is the meat of the game, man, and this is your thing. This is the great part about this game. Like smashing guys into other guys, satisfying. Plus
There
you
we
get
go.
money for it. Yeah. And the areas are really big in this game.
Do we smash them? Oh, okay. We do like a throw into the ground. So the B button is what I was pressing down and B last time. So the B button is what caused him to be smashed into the ground. So if you press B while you're just holding him, he kicks him away. Okay, I think I get it. It's a lot about grappling, which makes sense because he's a wrestler, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they really go all in.
All right, what happens if we press B and up? Oh, it does like a suplex. Okay, cool.
Your moveset gets pretty big.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't normally like brawlers. Like Joe loves brawlers. I think they just don't hold my interest. So when stuff like this comes along, that is a unique blend of two different genres.
Yeah, this is like more like a Beautiful Joe style brawler.
Yeah,
and
it
it's
is.
also kind of a platformer. It is a platformer with brawling elements, which is more what Beautiful Joe was. And yeah, Beautiful Joe is about style more than just hitting guys.
Also, something that is really, really worth pointing out, game design wise, that I'll talk about it in a sec. Stop right there, luchador. Orders of Carlos Calaca. I warn you, take one more step and it will be your demise. It's a leopard. What's that? You want to know who I am?
No.
The final day. Wow. All right. Final days of Earth are upon us.
I agree with this cheetah. I would like to, or leopard. I would
Is
like
it a leopard
to.
or a cheetah? Leave it in the comments. We don't know. We don't have.
He already said he was a leopard.
Oh, he did? I suggest you return home and spend them with the ones you love. Why would he say it? So stubborn, this one. Luchador, you saved the church. An admirable and heroic feat, but your journey ends here. It pains me to so unceremoniously dispatch a warrior such as yourself, but can't say that I didn't warn you. Oh. You get a look at this entire area, pretty much, which is really cool.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
So I assume, actually, I know that we're going to be able to make those platforms visible at some point once we get a certain upgrade.
I actually thought
I don't think we have enough to buy anything yet. No.
we're working on our Metroidvania right now, and one of the things that I keep thinking of, we have this idea for a cathedral-themed area, right? In some capacity.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking it would be really cool to have an area like that, where you start at the top, you somehow are forced down to the bottom, but along the way you get to see a lot of the things that you will eventually... it's a giant chicken.
I see that.
Hey, dude.
Use LT or R to roll through spikes. All right. Yeah, I like that they give you the option. Like I've seen some games where they use the R trigger for the roll, but yeah, you can do it while you're jumping. Obviously, it's kind of like a dodge, sort of like Smash Brothers, but doesn't really feel the same. But yeah, I guess it gives you kind of like an air dodge.
And later on, this is another cool thing about this game. It's not just the brawl gameplay. It's the platformer style. You're gonna enter skull rooms, for lack of a better term, right?
Difficult rooms, right?
Yeah, that are only about platforming and just executing a series of platforming challenges perfectly.
Yeah.
So kind of like
they're optional though.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what defines a what we call a skull room here on GS.
Which is
Because
just like
yeah, our idea is to make rooms in a Metroidvania that are delineated to be different from the main path by a sign with a skull on it outside. Now it might not wind up actually being a skull, but a sign with a symbol outside of the room that indicates that it's not something that you have to do to beat the game, but that it's very difficult and you'll be rewarded for completing that room. So that's a way to add difficulty to a game. Like if you wanted to do the hard mode of the game would be to beat the game doing all the skull rooms. The normal mode would be just clearing the game without needing to do the skull rooms. Without doing the skull rooms.
much more organic way to add difficulty than just adding a toggle on the start screen that says, "Hey, do you want to play in difficult mode or easy mode?"
You can do that too.
You could. That is the laziest and least least thoughtful way to do it. Those are Metroids. Those are actually Metroids. There's a lot of references in this game.
Oh yeah.
There's some Shovel Knight. But the thing I was talking about a couple minutes ago, right? The cool game design thing in this game that I've never seen in any other game. I guess there's nothing in here. When you go back out to the main area, you see how there's a thin yellow strip along the ground here?
Yeah.
You will see that in every single area and on every single platform in this game. Anytime there's a surface that you can walk on, you'll see a thin yellow or blue.
And it's in a lighter tone than the rest of it, looks like. Yeah.
So you always know exactly what is terrain, what is background. You always know exactly where you can land.
Yeah, that's good.
It's really cool.
So there's another Metroid reference here.
Yeah, pretty overt. The Chozo statue there. What? You crazy luchador?
Oh, the goat talks.
Why you gotta go and break my Chozo statue?
He calls it a Chuzo statue instead of a Chozo statue. Okay.
Ay caramba, man! I've only got like 15 of these things left. Actually, I bet there's 15 more power-ups that you get in the game. Now that I think about it. It's a dude.
Guy.
Behold, I am the great Uai Chivo, Lord of all man-goats, warrior, trainer extraordinaire, and king of awkward punishments. Now, before we begin, tell me, is your mother single? Does she have a type? Does she like bad jokes? Okay, then.
He keeps pulling his pants up.
Explain to me how you got here and don't skip out on anything. Especially on how you got that mask. Also, the music in this game is fantastic. Kalaka the Temple of Presidente's daughter and Jaguar Javier. Is it Jaguar? Javier? My former student. I'll just have to ask your mother out after we save the world. First, we must train you in the arts of a true luchador. That statue you just broke contained a magical power, the Rooster Uppercut. Press
Rooster Uppercut?
L thing. This move can break red blocks and can be performed midair. But be careful, if you use it too much, you'll tire yourself out for a while. So now you get your I guess, stamina meter.
Oh, I want to do it.
You'll work on that move, kiddo. If it doesn't kill you, you will continue the training the next time you meet. Rooster Uppercut.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's a neat effect.
Yeah. And there's a secret up there.
Yeah.
So it recharges, right? So you have two little yellow boxes below your health now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's like an up special in Smash Brothers. So can we do like a double jump and then do that and it gives us like extra high?
For now, this is going to be your double jump. But eventually, yeah. There was something up there. Did you see that when you went back up to the upper right corner?
I did.
Yeah. There was something out there. Go back up there.
It was that. Okay, yeah. Actually, I didn't know that we could break that, and then I went over to the other side and broke it. And I didn't put two and two together. Thanks, Ed. You're a real sweetheart.
And the reason I said that is because everything in the game is color coded. There you go. I think is that a piece of heart? I don't know. No, that's not the piece of heart. I don't know what it is, but
I'm sure it's worth getting.
Yeah. Later on, we'll come upon blocks that are blue, and you have another move that is specifically colored blue, and then same with green later, like that one.
Oh yeah,
actually.
So that one we can't get through because it's blue.
Yeah, but when you use the moves, you notice that their primary color is basically that color. Damn, I want Mexican food now, dude. Okay, so we still want to go up and to the right.
Yeah. Well,
or maybe just go right here, actually.
I saw a red block over here. That's probably what it wants us to do.
Okay.
I'm thinking that's probably going to progress us.
Oh, yeah. I totally missed that.
That's okay. You're talking. When you're talking, you can't pay as much attention to what you're doing. Oh, that took us back. Oh, we can probably do this now.
Yeah. Your first puzzle.
Oh, I'm out of charges here.
There you go.
Okay, now we should be able to do it. Or not?
It's tight. I'll tell you. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Oh, I was red. When you're glowing red, you can't do your red attack. That's just how it works, Ed.
I see that. I understand. It's fair.
Oh, here we go.
It's a
Slam
fair
him into
system.
the ground.
Like slamming boys into other boys, it never gets old.
Yeah.
But only in this game. Not in a real brawler. I can't stand them.
Press up and B to knock standing enemies in the air for a combo.
So yeah, every attack in this game that is, like, that uppercut ability is good for breaking those red blocks, but everything else, everything in the game is also used in combat. So every time you get a new ability, your moveset also expands.
Yeah, it's always good when you can use an ability as a key as well as, in combat and to traverse the environment. It serves a triple purpose in a Metroidvania. If you can get all three with one ability, that's ideal. It's kind of boring to just use an ability as a key,
Yeah.
obviously. So they're forcing us to use the uppercut here to get these guys down.
You know what that makes me think of a lot is when I played Twilight Princess. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Twilight Princess, there's I think it's a dungeon called like the Arbiter's Grounds or something like that. And I think it's in that dungeon you get a top spinner. It's a thing that you stand on, and if there's a rail nearby, it travels on the rail. But I believe this was a common complaint too, that a lot of the items in some Zelda games you end up getting in the dungeon, using throughout the dungeon, and then never using again. So they're more like keys than actual, like usable items that you can find a good use for anywhere else in the game. I think you're going the right way.
Yeah. I thought we would have to use the ability that turns those on, but yeah, we can just do the uppercut to jump up.
Oh, you don't have that ability just yet.
But we can buy an ability now. Stamina chunk gives you bonus stamina or bonus health. Let's get bonus stamina because I keep running out.
Mwah.
Oh, so we need one more to get another stamina, it seems like.
Yeah, it's very, just like Zelda.
So it costs 1,000. So I'm assuming we can find those scattered throughout the world as well as...
Yeah.
Well, we did find one scattered throughout the world.
Here we go. This is, now it's getting good, man. You throw some boys right into some other boys.
Let's throw this boy into some other boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to get the idea here.
And it's got the freeze frame effect and everything. It's a, for a company that hasn't put out that many games, they sure did an excellent job on the combat and everything, really.
Oh, why are there so many boys? Do they really want to show us that we can take on this many boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're putting us in a corridor here so that there's no way for these guys to escape from our terrible throwing boys into other boys' abilities. And yeah, it locks you in. I really like that. I like when they lock you in and force you to do a battle. Like, if they force you to do it every time you come through the area in a Metroidvania, that could get annoying.
Yeah.
Like doing the same thing over. But if it's only either the first time you come through or it's an area that's not traversed that often.
Ah, Skeleton just came running through town carrying some girl. Ba-doo. They took her to the top of town and ran off towards the temple to the west. The Dia de los Muertos, the dead, have truly risen. Is going to hide in the forest. I'm going to hide in the forest. It's safe there, right? Oh yeah, welcome to Santa Lucida. You look like you can handle yourself, Luchador. The people of this town could really use your help. Don't be shy. You're a hero. It's what you do. Right?
Yeah, I don't like if it's too easy to just run past enemies, especially in a game like this where it's so much fun to do the combat. You don't want players just skipping over that part of that meat of the game.
And like that's the most satisfying part of this game. It's a Metroidvania, which is great, but the best part is when you're stuck in a room with 10 other boys. That I'm just gonna leave that there and not expand on that idea at all. Stuck in a room with 10 other boys.
Oh, I'm out of never mind. I'll say it. I was gonna say, instead of saying stamina, I was gonna say I'm out of boy juice because we were talking about boys, and then I thought about what boy juice might insinuate. I wasn't really trying to insinuate anything there, but
Incinerate.
So you can, just take that for whatever you think it is. It's not what I meant it to be, though. Trust me.
Everyone in town has reported small items missing from their homes. Oh, thanks.
That's it. There should be wanted poster for the chicken thief all over town, if you ask me. If you ask me. Oh, if you ask me. It's
Yes,
like
yeah.
it's like a turn of phrase.
Our banda has spread all over Santa Lucita to find our lost member. Without him, we cannot begin our East Coast tour.
So we have to find a guy?
I believe that is the side quest. I think you find the members of the band, or something like
Okay.
that.
Well, here's another quest.
My brother has a nasty habit of getting himself stuck in impossible situations.
Oh, my brother has a nasty habit of spitting on the ground constantly because he thinks that he's ridding himself of the demons.
Oh. It really is embarrassing for our family. He's gone missing again, but he can't be far. I swear I can hear him. If you find him, let me know. Is it the chicken?
How do we get in there? Let me in. There's treasure everywhere. People keeping glowing treasure boxes in their house. It's really stupid.
Like, no wonder things keep getting stolen. Oh. Did you see that?
Somebody said hello in the corner here.
If you know, you move through walls, that'd be swell.
I don't. I do not have any funk, which is how you move through walls in Toe Jam and Earl Panic on Funkatron.
I'm sure we'll find a way. What if he never found a way and he was just stuck in there for the rest of the game? I'm desperate!
Like an Edgar Allan Poe poem.
My kitchen is bare. I don't have all the ingredients to make my specialty, La Gran Enchilada. Please, senor, if you find some cheese, bring it to me. If you find the beans, bring them to me. How will we find the perfect chile? The tortillas are the last ingredient I need, I promise. So we need all those ingredients. Beans, cheese, tortillas.
Okay.
She really just wants to do everything. She wants us to do everything, basically.
Yeah, she wants all the ingredients. Well, maybe she has the talent to make the item. Let's give her that. We cannot play music until our band is whole again. Okay, it's that guy again. We've already taken that quest.
So we've already got a couple of side quests here.
So I guess we just pick up quests. I generally don't really like the quest organization method for games. What's the word? The quest system, the way of organizing the tasks and goals in your game.
Why?
I kind of don't like it that much. I'd rather that the player explore and figure out what to do on their own, I guess, rather than having a bunch of like fetch quests.
I guess.
Generally they come across as fetch quests, and they're things that you wind up running into anyway. I mean, it's fine. There's an argument to be made for it.
I think it's a good way to nudge the player in the direction that you want them to go.
Yeah.
To try to give them some structure. If you expect to take on Kalaka and the forces of evil, you have much to learn. Let's start with your basic 3-hit combo. Poncho. Poncho? Poncho! Poncho, say hello to the luchador. Haha. Yes, you'll be paid once the demonstration is over. Okay, go for it. Referee, combo chicken. Not
Okay.
bad, not bad. Yeah, you're definitely going to want to do this. There's a lot going on in the combo system here, in the combat system. This one, Nyango hits like a pussycat. Now get to work. So you can do the mid-air stun. The luchador lift, this allows you to continue your combo in the air.
Oh, okay, so it's a launcher.
So that is different than your uppercut move.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't realize there were launchers.
So now it's telling you to use your uppercut.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Now combine the luchador lift and the uppercut into one
It's just a
devastating
training room in a
combo.
fighting game.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does it want us to do? Uppercut? Oh, it wants to really launch him. So we go up, hit him once. Okay.
It's like a double uppercut.
Up in X, hit him once, up in B. Alright, hang on. Up, X, A. Oh,
Wait.
no, it doesn't want us to hit him in the air one time. Okay, I was seeing
Yeah.
the A and I was thinking it was an X.
Oh.
Okay, so we just go up, X, and then up B. I pressed R for some reason. And then we
There
do it.
you go.
Okay, yeah. I was just reading it wrong.
Excellent. Wasn't that easy? Birds flying in the room? How dare you mock my inability to fly after all I've done for you? Get out of my sight. Oh, look at all the references in the background. See how many you can spot.
I see Mario Brothers. I see...
I see Castle Crashers on the far right there.
Oh, yeah.
I see Mega Man the E-Tank on the left.
Yeah?
And this Mutants Attack thing is I believe the first game they worked on.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about him. Talk about a Drama Queen. It looks like you're ready to face the challenges ahead. Kalaka's gaming is headed for the temple. You better be going if you plan to stop them.
Oh, they're going to do some kind of a dark ceremony. Sorry.
Talk to me again if you... come talk to me again for additional training if you're not too chicken. Blah, blah, blah. Jokes. Ha, puns. Puns, that is. So
Oh,
that's
he
our
has a
goal.
quest for us too.
Temple of Rain. Oh, he sure does. Oh, no, it's just this.
Would you like to continue my training? Is it going to be new training?
Probably, yeah.
I mean, I guess we could do new training, but let's just keep going because
Alright.
we're only probably just going to do one episode. So,
I mean, you're a smart boy. You'll figure it out.
What are you looking at?
He's got a toilet on his head. You think he can make fun of El Baño, which is bathroom? You won't be laughing once I unleash my special move, the toilet flush. Heh. How fortunate for you on a day like today that you get to meet me, the great Senor Armor. You could say I love to beat my opponents to a pulp.
okay.
Greetings, Luchador. I'm Las Teclas del Mago. When I'm in the ring, you'll see nothing but magic. Like a magician, maybe? Look, Angry Rooster. It's Sriracha.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Hernando. I own the local watering hole, Hernando's. The bar is locked up right now for basement renovations. But I'll reopen soon, and when I do, I'll have a special promotion.
Will you have a quest where I have to clear all the rats out of your basement?
Luchadores get 50% off. Yeah, surprisingly not, I think. I decided to become an amateur treasure hunter. I'll let you know if I find anything. Why would you do that? Why would you let us know? Who cares?
Yeah, you probably shouldn't let us know if you're the treasure hunter. You should keep the treasure for yourself. Trade it in at the pawn shop. Bust It Bill. I guess that's Wreck It Ralph.
Yeah, he's got the hands for it. Also,
we
something
can't do
else.
downward slam there.
Oh, you know what? Actually,
I guess we need to do a downward slam to access this area entirely. So I keep on pressing up and R for some reason. I don't know why. That really doesn't make any sense. Up and B is a little more intuitive.
I can't think of. Is there a game that does that? I can't.
No, I just keep doing it. Not that I can think of. Watch for the giant monster in the temple. He's Alberje, and he'll eat you alive if you're not careful. Yeah, you should read.
There's a chicken.
Oh, there's a chicken. I was wondering what's that Y button for?
What were we supposed to do with the chickens?
Whoa, they really go flying when you throw them.
You killed it.
I was gonna launch up and punch him a little more, but he just went flying.
Oh, the temple is to the west.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do that. What are these boys doing? Shooting dice? Oh no, they're watching. They're watching some.
Some animal cruelty. Animal fights.
Looks like a grasshopper and some kind of beetle, maybe. Doing battle.
I want to check the map because he might have to go up or down. I'm not sure which it is.
Wait, we can bust through this, but only from the underside. All right. Yeah, we can check the map. So it wants us to go
Oh, actually, I don't know.
that way.
Probably.
Probably through here. Probably through this room, I think.
Oh my god.
I like punching those chickens. Have we been to
I think you just wanna keep-
Isabella's kitchen yet?
Yeah, it's this lady.
Oh yeah, she needs ingredients, right?
just wanna
Is that
keep
a
going.
new quest?
No,
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's just an existing quest.
This wasn't
I guess.
grayed out.
Yeah.
I thought it graded out. I thought it looked a little different than that
Yeah,
when it was
I did too.
not a new quest. Yeah, I thought it looked like
Yeah.
this when you'd already taken the quest. So I'm not sure if that's an inconsistency or if we're just missing something.
Yeah, this is the right way.
So we're gonna go to the west to the temple.
That's right, little chicken. I'm just an inanimate object. A little bit closer. The corn on the ground looks yummy. Oh. Oh yeah, you scared him off. Oh yeah. Oi! What are you looking at? Sorry, I wasn't always such a mean Olmec head. I used to have my Olmec brothers, but they've been spread across the world. If you can find any of them, they can teleport you back to me. So these are the teleporters.
Well, at least it has teleporters.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a pretty large world.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want too many teleporters because then it doesn't feel like a big world anymore. But
Yeah.
you don't want to have too few like Minoria didn't have. I feel like that game didn't have enough.
Yeah. Yeah, they're spread out pretty nicely in this game. There are absolutely not too many of them.
If you want to see more about Minoria, you can watch our LP here on the channel. Did we mention that twice this episode, though?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going into that temple? I just went in there. Trust me, you're already part of that. Creatures are appearing out of thin air, and I swear I caught glimpses of the world of the dead. I barely made it out alive. Also, just as I was leaving, the temple sealed itself shut, so I don't know how you plan on getting in there anyway.
I'm going to do an uppercut probably. To get in there. I'm guessing. That's the only move I have. What the hell?
Heh. You're an alternate dimension.
Oh, you just go in.
You just did an alt. Yep. You just suddenly, hey, I'm in this other.
All right, it
dimension
just
now.
shows us that we're in another dimension. Okay. No explanation. I don't
No.
need it.
Suspend your disbelief. And smash those boys. Yeah, if you can get this game, I mean, I think it's cheap enough already because it's already 7 years old, but
Yeah, I've seen it go on sale a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I think it's on PS4, and I see it, either on PS4 and Steam. It might be on my wish list on Steam or something. It's been on my radar for many, many years, but I just never got around to it. I try to play a lot of it Metroidvanias because that's the genre we're making the game in. So I should probably finish this game,
yeah, it's 100% worth it.
or at least play it for a decent amount of time.
Bam. No effect. Well, for me again, maybe it'll be worth my attention.
I wonder if these are vector images.
They look like it. I think.
They kind of do, yeah.
I mean, at the very least, they're.
Because we're really zoomed in, and
Yeah.
everything looks still pretty smooth. I mean, it has the jaggies, but it's not pixelated at all.
But it's got the. What do you call that? The flash? Seriously, heavy. Petting.
Double entendres.
Aluxes?
We have a guest. Please make him comfortable. And by make him comfortable, she probably means beat us up, and it's a boss fight.
She means kill him.
Oh, it's an
Ah.
enemy room. It looks like.
Oh, Alux is the name of the enemy, and there were several
there's a
of them,
bunch
so
of them.
I get it.
I have a feeling they're gonna send lots of these at us pretty soon.
You think? Probably not. You're probably fine.
Well, if previous rooms are any indication, they're gonna send a lot of these at us, and they jump out of the way, which is annoying. I want to throw boys into other boys. They're probably gonna send 8 of them at us right now. I'm guessing.
Yeah, there you go.
If they sent
more
if they
than
sent
8.
4,
That's
yeah.
like.
Oh, okay.
That's like
they just
16.
skipped the 8.
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna be good. Doing these uppercuts here. Seems to be a decent AOE type of potential.
And you always get that treasure chest, which is nice.
Yeah, nice to give us those breadcrumb rewards. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So it does have these sort of puzzle rooms, as I said before. Most of the time, they're pretty heavy on platforming, but we're kind of new here right now, so I think it's pretty simple.
Ah, so they send us into the other dimension here where the platforms actually exist. It's a little bit like Gianna Sisters. Well, it's not really new. It came out like 2010 or something, but there was a Gianna Sisters game where you pressed a button and it switched you into another world and the music would change. Twisted Dreams. Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams. It was a great game. I played through that a long time ago. Whenever, like shortly after it came out. Stamina chunk gives a...
You only need one more stamina chunk, I think.
I feel like we only need one more. Yeah, I
Oh.
feel like you're right. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, and he gives us a little... I guess you need 3 of each then. 3 is kind of a nice number for heart pieces. I know that the traditional is 4 maybe? I always think of Ocarina of Time.
Mhm.
You need 4 heart pieces to get a full heart in that one. So I always think of that as a tradition. I mean, you can choose any number, but 3 feels pretty good. 3 feels like a nice number if you're gonna give fragments of an upgrade to a player. But yeah, we have 3 stamina now, so we can do 3 of these uppercuts.
I think if you're going to do quarters of a heart piece, your world has to be large enough to justify it, which is not always the case.
Yeah, it has to be a long game. Like Ocarina of Time, I think justifies it.
Yeah.
I think that game has a big enough world, especially at the time. Might seem small by modern standards, but
And there were so many of those heart pieces that came from the most obscure places. Like, I think if you fed the
we have
cow...
to do. Oh, it's this. We do one of these. Have to do a dodge here. I keep doing it a little early. Come on. Oh, they're doing it at different rates. How obnoxious.
How dare they?
Oh, I had it for a second. Wait, why aren't they getting hurt? Do I have to change dimensions here? To make them able to get hurt? Oops. Okay, I missed 3 times. Oh, we just have to turn them into reality. Okay. It was a little confusing because I feel like we could actually beat those guys before, or maybe I'm just mistaken.
Well, no, you're right. In the tutorial, there was one of those shadow boys.
Yeah,
but it
all
was
I had to
teaching
do
you.
was, it was teaching me how to do the dodge.
Yeah.
But here we actually have to change dimensions. I don't know, maybe I'm just remembering improperly how that worked.
Oh, some more boys. Oh, these boys are the worst boys. They always kill me. I think I died more to these guys than anybody else.
Okay, so we're gonna have to change dimension in order to beat that guy. Oh, but then it shifts the other guy into the other dimension.
Yeah, this is a persistent mechanic. As if everything wasn't already crazy enough, they add this in.
Whoops. Alright, I'm gonna kill the weak guy first, actually. And then we'll shift to another dimension, and we'll give this guy the old launcher. The lawn chair,
The rocket lawn
as
chair.
they say in Spanish.
Mhm. Do they say that in Spanish?
No, probably not.
I can't think of a reason why they would.
Now it looks like we need a triangle jump, aka wall jump here.
Mm.
Oh yeah, we want to approach this guy? I guess we have to.
He doesn't seem to mind all that much.
Okay, just let the sleeping dragon lie. Can we do like a downward slam on him? And wake him up.
Not yet.
I think we're going to be getting the wall jump now.
Mm.
Because we can't get out of here without having a wall jump.
We were stuck.
And there was a
yeah.
wall jump in the previous room.
Holy guacamole. Dude, why you gotta go and break my Chuzo statue perch? That was my perch, man.
Oh, I see always there.
I don't know. Time to teach you the new move you just got from the statue. I call it the goat jump. It's easy breezy. Press A when you hit a wall.
Okay, got it. Easy.
Yeah, it's like the most generic Metroidvania moves you can think of. But you know, you gotta get him. You gotta get him at some point in the game anyway. Like, you'll get the wall jump. You'll get the downward slam, which, you know, I shouldn't knock it because that's what we have in our game. So. Uh-oh.
Oh, the dragon's gone.
Mhm.
Oh, I was trying to punch him. Hey man, if you get lazy while on a wall, push on it to hang on it tight. So we can just hang on the wall if we press the key, and we can also slide down. Oh, that's cool. I actually like that.
Yeah.
I never even thought of doing that.
Oh, really? Controls nicely. You're gonna need it too, because there's some.
Yeah, because I like Mega Man X, you just always slide down, and in some games you just always hold on, like the old Ninja Gaiden games. But,
Yeah.
But in this, you can release to slide down. So you have the option. I never even thought of doing that. So you can have both. You can have the best of both worlds.
It's a nice
I wonder
middle
if we
ground.
should implement that.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, we gotta make sure we have enough stamina here. Oh, we can stick on the wall. So we have to use the stick on the wall. So that's the reason why he was telling us how to stick on a wall. Oh no. Whoops. Whoops. I keep trying to double jump. Whoops, I went the wrong way. I know what to do, I just did not execute it properly.
That's all right.
Here we go.
I mean, in hindsight, it looks easy, but when you're doing it, it's not always easy.
Yeah, it wasn't too hard, but it took a few tries. I think it was well balanced for this point in the game. Oh, we can wall jump up into here. Lots of wall jumping. Always fun to do a side-to-side wall jump. Never gets old. What's up with this one? Can we slowly gain... I'm not sure if this is what you're supposed to do. Feels a little clunky. No, this probably isn't what you're supposed to do. Maybe it's like...
You can absolutely do this.
Well, we don't change direction. The character's body doesn't change direction. I mean, I can absolutely... I think I can do it, but... It's we slide down. Is this like a skull room or something?
Yeah, this is a skull room. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
because look at the there's nowhere else to get out, and there's a treasure chest at the end. That's all this is a skull room.
Oh god.
But it is a great
Difficulty.
execution. It's a great execution of a skull room.
Oops.
Right? There's no threat. There's nothing chasing you. There's no other threat than falling down and having to try again. You don't even lose health when you fall in that acid there, which would also be crappy.
Oh, why can't I can't just jump off the wall and immediately do an uppercut, I think. Seems like that's how it controls. Won't let me do it. Yeah, why can't I do it? I can do an uppercut. I don't know. All right,
Easy.
it's actually, yeah, I made it a little bit harder than I think it needed to. Why couldn't the room have just been organized like this in the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh, it forces you to go into the other dimension as you go in. Okay.
You know, there's another game called The Messenger, which came out not too long ago, which has a system just like this. But every level in the game is divided between the two dimensions. One is the 16-bit dimension, the other one is the 8-bit dimension. So every level is actually two separate levels, and you're constantly switching between them. And in most cases, you're forced between them to progress, which is it's a cool system. I can't imagine the kind of the brain melting planning that takes to do to make sure that the player doesn't ever get stuck or soft locked or anything. Yeah.
Oh, so we want to dodge these here, I think, so that we don't go to the other dimension. Might as well get a health.
Oh, nice. Well, the health bar in this game isn't represented by hearts. It's just like
It's
a
just
solid
a health bar.
bar. So
gives you a little bit more max health, though.
it's hard to get a feel for exactly how much you've gained. You know?
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to drop down into there. Oh, this is kind of interesting.
Yeah, this is cool.
Kind of a shmup. We gotta herd the bullets a little bit here.
Yeah, really not hard, but
Yeah, it wasn't too
cool,
hard.
Yeah, it's like a little puzzle.
I got hit by one of the bones at the very end because I wasn't watching. Oh man! Wow, look at all. Oh, these are men.
Just kidding, they're all men. How long were they hiding in there? Waiting for you to approach.
I mean, it seems kind of foolish for all of them to be hiding in there because now you're expecting it. So the boys that are in the chests after the first one you smash open are at a real disadvantage because you know there's a high chance that there's one of the boys in the other chests. 43 hits.
Reminder, you can dodge.
Okay. I got it. You don't have to tell me all the time.
It is helpful.
Yeah.
It's helpful in this game especially, because your moveset gets really, really large. Yeah, and this guy, his hitbox is only on his upper half.
Yeah, it seems that way.
That was one of those situations where you want to try to stay behind him. And again, a good example. You're stuck in that room. It's just you and him. There's nothing else. There's nothing else spawning. There's no more ads, which is.
Oh, another?
Yeah.
Are we gonna get another ability here?
I mean, this is a pretty quick game, man. I think I had 2.5 hours in it before and I got close to the end. Dude, seriously, stop breaking the stuff. Seriously. Olmec's headbutt.
Okay, well, I've seen a lot of these yellows around here. Press B while standing still. Send those esqueletos sky high.
Olmec's butthead.
Oh, you have to stand still. You can't do it while you're running.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what he just said.
But now you've gained the ability to smash through yellow blocks. Because they're color-coded with your yellow attack.
That's kind of weird. You can do it while you're holding onto a wall,
Yeah,
but you have to
is.
release. You can't hold right while you're on the wall. You have to release everything. Yeah, it's kind of weird. You
think
can't be
you're-
pressing any button. You
Yeah.
can't be pressing nothing on the D-pad. You can just press. You just have to press B. Come on, man.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, it's not. But it tricked me the
Oh,
first time.
yeah.
Because I wasn't thinking that it was going to send me to another dimension.
It always does trick you the first time. We're
So we're gonna go up.
up and to the right, it looks
Up.
like. Possibly.
Is it gonna let us? Probably. This game seems to be fairly linearly designed, even though it's a Metroidvania.
Oh, we haven't even been to the right.
Oh, it's guys.
It's more
It's men.
more boys and men. Boys, 2 men. 2 boys, 2 men.
I like the uppercut for these guys. Maybe the
Yeah.
headbutt's good. Oh, the headbutt's pretty good. It's a pretty good amount of power behind it, besides just being a tool to gain you access to other areas. It's also a fairly powerful attack. Actually, let's wait for it to charge, can we? Yeah, we can wait for it to charge. Let's do that, and then we'll try out the headbutt on these guys.
Give him the old HP.
Oh, it's just-
wow.
Just a one-hit kill on these guys. Just gotta time it right when they're not bouncing.
What is it? It's a skull. Piece of skull.
More stamina. This is pretty fast-paced.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
Yeah.
good. Pretty good fast-paced action. Some interesting mechanics.
You've already been here.
Yeah, I think we might be going the wrong way. Maybe that was just to get...
I think we want to go like down and to the right and around. Yeah, see there's a yellow door there?
Yeah, probably.
That's where you want to go.
Well, we've been playing for almost an hour.
yeah,
So
I
we
guess
should probably just call it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we got 3 abilities already.
Pretty fast-paced game.
Yeah, I feel like we got into the meat of it pretty quickly. A little bit of story exposition in the beginning, and then a lot of abilities, and yeah, the control is very tight. The combat seems like it's going to be fun, and it's going to get more interesting as time goes on. But it's already fun. They've got the launchers and the uppercut, and you seem to have a lot of options in battle. Is there a hard mode for the game? Is there like a harder difficulty?
I don't know.
Because that would probably, something to really test your skills at learning all the inputs properly.
I mean, a lot of the optional stuff later requires a ridiculous a number of inputs
Yeah,
in a row. So.
Yeah, it might just be the difficulty might just be in the skull rooms, as we call them here
Yeah,
on
yeah.
GS.
Absolutely.
The difficult side rooms, yeah.
So Guacamelee by Drinkbox.
So yeah, if you haven't played this one yet,
Yeah, it's
seems
probably
a
like
good
$3
one.
on Steam or something. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's probably worth it.
Yeah, I see it on sale all the time. I don't
Yeah.
know how cheap it gets, but I think, because it's been out for so long, it probably gets pretty cheap. I don't know. I don't want to speak for the developers, but probably.
Probably. All right. Well, we'll see you later.
Bye.